Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a poor man and his wife. They had 6 daughters. The man worked hard as a laborer, but his earnings were very low, barely enough to support his family. One day, the man expressed a craving for kheer, a sweet rice pudding, to his wife. Upon hearing this, she sighed deeply and replied, "Kheer is a luxury. How can we poor people even dream of it?" The man said, "With the little money I earned from today's labor, I'll buy ingredients for kheer tomorrow." His wife hesitated and said, "But we won't get enough for all our 6 daughters." He smiled and said, "Don't worry. We'll make the kheer after all the girls fall asleep. That way they won't even know, and we can enjoy it in peace." The mother's heart ached for her daughters, but reluctantly, she agreed with her husband. Unbeknownst to them, their youngest daughter had overheard their entire conversation while hiding under a cot. Her heart sank when she realized that her parents intended to eat kheer without the children. She quietly shared everything with her sisters and declared, "We'll eat kheer too." The eldest sister asked, "How will we do that?" The youngest replied, "We'll hide the cooking pot and the ingredients before they can use them." The next day, when the parents returned with all the items for making kheer, the girls secretly stashed them in a hidden spot. The 4th sister secretly watched where everything was hidden. That night, the girls pretended to sleep, each quietly keeping one item with her as she lay down. Later, the father woke up and whispered to his wife, "The girls are asleep. Get up and make the kheer." The wife tiptoed to the kitchen but couldn't find the matchbox to light the stove. After much searching, the eldest daughter appeared and asked softly, "What are you looking for, Amy?" Startled, the couple replied nervously, "Speak softly, we're making kheer. You can have some too. But we can't find the matches." The daughter smiled and said, "I kept them safe. I'll get them." Once the stove was lit, they realized the cooking pot was missing. Just then, the second daughter entered and said, "I kept the pot safe. What are you cooking?" The mother replied quickly, "Just sit quietly. We're making kheer. We'll let you have some." Now the ladle was missing. Enter the third daughter with it in her hand. One by one, all the sisters came in with the missing ingredients. The father grew increasingly frustrated as the number of girls increased. Eventually, all 6 sisters sat around the pot of kheer, each with a plate in hand. Though there was only a small portion for each, they were all happy and content, and soon returned to bed. On the other hand, the father sat fuming in anger. He had made up his mind. He would leave his daughters in the forest forever. The mother pleaded with him not to commit such a cruel act, but he had made up his mind. The next morning, he told the girls to get ready, saying they were going to their uncle's wedding. The girls were overjoyed and dressed up happily for the occasion. They all boarded a bullock cart, as was common in those days for long travel, and set out. Along the way, they passed through a thick forest. The father stopped and said, "Oh no, we forgot the wedding gifts at home. You girls wait here. Your mother and I will go back to fetch them." The youngest daughter nervously said, "Baba, please come back quickly. We're scared." The father assured her, "Don't worry, my daughter. We'll return before sunset." Saying this, the couple turned back. But as evening fell, there was no sign of the parents. The sun began to set, and strange sounds of animals echoed from the forest. Darkness crept in. The 4th sister broke the silence. "I think Baba has left us here." The youngest started crying. "Now the wild animals will eat us." Suddenly, a flickering light appeared in the distance. The 3rd sister pointed and said, "Look over there, what is that? It looks like someone's home. Maybe they can help us. Let's go and ask for shelter." They saw a large round hut. Though circular in shape, it was quite tall and spacious. The door was slightly ajar. They knocked, but no one came out. Gathering her courage, the youngest sister slowly stepped inside and called out, "Is anyone here?" There was no response. The hut appeared to be empty. All the sisters cautiously stepped inside. To their surprise, the place was beautiful and well kept. Large jars filled with rice, sugar, and milk lined the walls. The girls were amazed to see such an abundance of ingredients. Hungry since morning, and with kheer being their favorite dish, they quickly decided to cook. They prepared the kheer and devoured it happily, licking their plates clean. With their bellies full and bodies tired, they lay down in one of the rooms to rest. Just then a tall black bear entered through the round doorway. This hut was actually the bear's home. Catching the scent of freshly made kheer, the bear instantly sensed that humans had been there. Growling deeply, he began to search the house. The terrifying sounds woke the girls from their sleep. As soon as they realized that they were in a bear's home, fear froze them in place. All 6 sisters huddled in a corner, trembling with fear. The bear stomped toward them and growled, "What are you doing in my house? Who gave you permission to touch my food?" The youngest sister, gathering all her courage, stepped forward and replied bravely, "We're sorry. We lost our way. Our parents left us in the forest, and we were hungry and scared. We saw your door open and came here seeking shelter. Please forgive us. We won't do it again." The bear looked at their innocent faces and heard the honesty in her voice. His heart softened. After a deep sigh, he said in a calm tone, "If you wish to stay here, then you must help me take care of the forest, keep it clean, cook food, and look after the other animals who live here." The 6 sisters happily agreed. Every morning they woke up early, cleaned the hut, planted flowers, watered the trees, tended to injured animals, and together they cooked delicious meals using fruits from the forest, or their favorite kheer. Gradually, the forest began to change. The trees turned lush green, flowers bloomed everywhere, and the rivers sparkled with clean, clear water. The animals grew friendly toward the girls, and even the bear smiled more often. In time, he lovingly began calling them his daughters. Within a few months, the forest became so beautiful that birds and animals from far and wide started arriving there. People began to refer to this magical place with love and admiration as the Garden of the 6 Sisters. This story teaches us that those who trust in Allah are never truly lost. The 6 sisters held on to patience, courage, and truth, and because of that, they were lifted out of poverty into a life of peace and respect. They stayed kind and honest even during their hardest moments, and for that, destiny had something very special in store for them. This story reminds us that no hardship is permanent. Sometimes, the very challenges we fear most are the doorways to our true destiny. What may seem painful in the moment might be leading us towards something greater and more beautiful. In the end, the girls not only found safety, but became the princesses of the forest. The very jungle that once symbolized danger now became known as the Garden of the 6 Sisters and the Forest of Love. The story teaches us that acts of patience, hard work, and sincere intention are never wasted. They may take time, but they always bear fruit. If you enjoyed this heartwarming story, please like it, share it with others so they can be inspired too, and let us know in the comments. What part of this story touched your heart the most?